Ooh, Shamandi, Yasikara. Hi. Oh my. Oh my. Hikara boreba sin the ribo shoya. I'm gonna warn you right now, this is not for everybody. This is not for everybody. Orebasi. Let's deal with it. I don't know if I put a title on here, but if you could, those three of you that are waiting, could you just put let's deal with it in all caps? Let's deal with it. Ikorabashi, nah. Let's deal with it. Just throw that up there for me, please. I think I can see you guys chat. I don't care if you don't want me to know who you are. I need to know. Hallelujah. All right, listen. Okay, let's deal with it. Okay. Whew. I was talking to a great a great hi, thank you so much. Great young lady. And I got to get this out here. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, my ascended master is Yeshua, is Jesus. So this might not be for everybody. So just get in where you fit in. But I have the gift of tongues of men and angels. So you might hear you, but I want to deal with some things right now. I'm gonna do my best to do English, but get in where you fit in. If you are a spiritual people, and I know that you are, you divine ones, then y'all gonna feel me. Y'all gonna feel this, okay? I have cards here next to me. I may or may not use the cards. I don't really need the cards. Y'all know that. I am an oracle, and many of you guys are oracles too. Okay, so so listen, let's deal with the father issues. I'm just gonna flow. Y'all just catch me. I'm gonna flow. I'm just gonna flow. Let's deal with the ones that are dealing with daddy issues. Daddy might have been absent. Daddy might have even touched you. We're gonna deal with some blockages. We're gonna deal with some things, the ugly things, and trust this environment, trust this anointing, trust this canopy. And Spirit, I just ask you to right now inspect the canopy over our heads right now. And if there's any surveillance or anything that's lurking in the crevices or the corners that's gonna try to mess us up or mess with us, right now, we just say right now that they can have no power. Nothing can have any power over us except the Spirit, okay? And you guys are very, very powerful. I'm going to activate you. This is a prophetic activation. This is an activation for many of you because the blockages are real, but guess what? We are surmounting obstacles. We are coming over a lot of stuff, all right? We are victorious, okay? So each shamandasa, got to deal with the daddy wounds, got to deal with the mama wounds, got to deal with the sibling rivalry, the things that we said, okay, I'm good, I'm healed, I'm moving in my power, I'm doing my thing, but then it's those things that in the closet, those things that we don't want to speak of, or the things that we don't want to admit that it's still an issue, admit that's still a problem. Okay, or rabasi. We're gonna laugh in a minute, but let's do this. See, come on, she don't do masika rabaanda robo sanda de shama. I'm seeing a young lady that's been locked in the closet. I'm seeing a young lady that's been beat up by her big brothers, big sisters. I'm seeing a lot of physical abuse. I'm seeing a lot of sexual trauma. Rebasa, that's shama. I've been seeing gang rapes. Ikorobo shanda, and I'm gonna bring it up and bring it out, and we're gonna clear it. We're gonna clear it. Okay, Ishama, once and for all. Reba said, you're gonna overtake that which has been trying to overtake you. Okay, because Spirit wants us healed, Spirit wants us whole, and Spirit wants us authentic. And authenticity is a superpower. Authenticity is a superpower. So right now, I just thank you for empowering me. The right hand is the hand of authority, and my right hand right now is full of fire and power. And we're going to go into the crevices. I'm hearing carbuncles. I'm hearing catacombs. I'm in the dark places. Some of you are still dealing with oaths that were made by your ancestors. Promising you there are initiation rites that were done that you didn't even know about. You were promised to people, places, things before you even born. And it's operating in your life even now. Let me tell you something. There is no curse on your life. You are not under a curse. You are not under a curse of poverty. You're not under a curse of frigidity. Some of you have trouble with your sexual organs, you have endometriosis, fibromyalgia, all of that is resentment at a sexual partner. Because something's being reminded or remembered by you. But listen, you are free, you are clean. Look, I bring up your virgins. I send a robosha. You've never been touched. Never been touched, okay? We erase the memory, erase the stain even now, okay? We erase the memory, erase the stain even now. And that replaying thing, that recurring thing, that you're not good enough. Robo Shana, that every time I get this far, then something stops me and blocks me. We're gonna break that right now. Robo Sa, that going this far and no further. Oh Shamande Kedebesia Toda. Rabasha, we're gonna do that right now. Okay. The name it Jimashikede Bahasia. Okay. Amashia Toro Mahai, Ikorabashande de Bosa, herpes, Robasita Rabasha. Those of you, Rebasi, there's somebody on here, then you know listen, we're gonna cleanse your bloodline. We're gonna cleanse every bloodborne illness, because the herpes is fueling the shame that you have, and thinking nobody will ever want you if they knew the truth. But you can no longer carry that, because you're carrying it. Listen, Spirit says you're healed. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. So it's not a part of you. You are not her. You listen. You are wanted. You are desired, and you are clean. Your bloodline is cleansed now. Every bloodborne illness, everything that is trying to contaminate your bloodline, every virus that's lying dormant now in your body, shingles, tuberculosis, come on, asthmatics, asthma. Asthma is simply confusion. That's a confused mind. Any upper respiratory illness is a confused mind. It's a mind that is unstable. So right now, we clear up every breathing disorder, every lung disorder, nodules in your lungs, kidney stones, healing. Come on. Breaker's anointing is here now. Receive this. Let's go back to the reproductive organs. Okay, we're back. Ovaries. Listen, your reproductive organs are blessed, healed, and anointed. You are a creator. You once and for all, settle it today. Get over it. Is my connection unstable? Get over it. Listen, it's over. That happened. You were in a different place. You know why you did it. You know why. And if Spirit allowed it, let it go. If Spirit is not bringing it up, and Spirit will not bring it up, let it go, beloved. Robosai, it's behind you. It's past. It's over. Do not be reminded of what you used to do when you were not in a place to know better, right? It ends now. You have got to think better in order to be better. So many things are happening. So many wonderful things are happening. There are unions taking place. You are not who you used to be even last week. You are not who you used to be even last night, sis. Bruh, you are not. And you have to believe that. And if you are around people that are trying to bring you back to a place that you have long ascended from, then you have got to cut them off and be okay with that. Listen, you are going to be okay. Your money is going to be okay. Your children are going to be okay. I don't care how many baby daddies you have. That cannot be a stigma for you. You cannot think you can have real love or true love or somebody. Let me say this. Bring it back. Rebasa, you deserve better. You deserve more, and you deserve the love that, watch this, you know you're supposed to have. You've already seen him. You've already seen her. You've already met you already met them. Your spirit knows, your heart knows, your mind even knows. And now you have to put that all together and know that it is for you. What is for you cannot be taken away. I don't care if it's across town or if it's across the world. If it's across oceans of water, it doesn't matter, because in an instant, you are one thought away from the union. You are one thought away from it coming together for you, okay? You have to get your mind right, okay? And you have to not only get your mind right, but keep your mind right. Keep it right. Keep everything that's important to you, you keep close. You keep your children close. You keep the enemy at bay. You keep, even if the enemy is yourself, Rabbi said, right? Because sometimes it's not a devil. You're not looking for somebody with a pitchfork. You're not looking for somebody that came from under the earth. Some of us are dealing with and Spirit said, get on there and tell them that they are one thought away from everything they've ever dreamed of. Let me tell you what your imagination is. Your imagination is God showing you what is for you. That's what it is. You ain't, listen, hear my heart. You're not that good. You meaning you're not that good to think up something so amazing, so stupendously astounding. Oh, you're not that good. That spirit flowing through you. All he said was, I need a body. Oh, I need a body. I need a body. Just give me a body to work with. No spirit can work without a body. And you've already given your yes. And you said, I'll co-create. I'll do what you want me to do. Okay. And so what you see, your Holy Ghost imagination or whatever you call it, your vision, right? Your vision board, that came birthed out of something that's eternal. Listen, you didn't do that. That's just simply coming through you. Let it come through you. Let spirit be big in you. And stop with all these limitations. He over there. This not gonna happen. He didn't call. She said this. My mama said that. My daddy didn't live. I got raped. I got hurt. Listen, whatever you shaman. What are the orishas for? Then why do you pray? Why do you take salt baths? Why do you do what you do? If you're not going to believe at all times, didn't you know that anything great that ever happened had to have opposition? Anything great that ever happened had to have opposition. But you are made out of the stuff of the universe. You are made from cosmos. You are made from stars and galaxies, from eons and eons and eons away. Did you not know that you are eternal? Did you not know that you can create right in here? So this is greater than any computer that could ever be. Your mind, and a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Don't let your emotions forfeit your destiny. I said, don't let your emotions forfeit your destiny. There are intercessors carrying you. There are mothers carrying you. There are spiritual ones that are carrying you in their bellies, ready to birth you out into the now. The people that you have met that have helped you along your way are not just by happenstance. They are your help. You never have to do this alone. You never have to feel like you do this alone. I read a sacred script that said, who is my mother? Who is my father? Who is my brother? Who is my sister? If your own blood relatives don't get you, then you ask Spirit to give you your real family. You ask Spirit to give you what you need. Don't you be tied down to anything that will try to tie you up. Either you're going to be free or you're not. Because you are power that is harnessed right now. You are power that is harnessed. And I'm on here today to unleash. I mean, be as fabulous as you think you might be. Be as fabulous. And if I feel like I'm yelling, I'm not yelling. I'm just very excited because I feel the fire. And normally I would keep this all to myself. I would just get on my face and weep and wail and speak in tongues and roll around and do cartwheels and backflips. But check it out. God said to get on now and galvanize you. Because you're not as stuck as you think you are. You're not as lost as you thought you were. You are not whatever you thought would limit you. It's not that. Get out of the matrix once and for all. That's what's wrong with the church, because they want it like they want it. They say they want God, but they don't want God. They want what man-made rules. They want what they can control. And let me tell you, beloved, you are not going to be able to control this. You can only just be. That's why we are called human beings, not human doings. You just have to be, because you were already made for this. For such a time as this. You could have been born at any other time in the world, but you're born for such a time as this. Hallelujah. Okay. I say hallelujah. Don't let that offend you. Don't let language offend you. I say hallelujah because that's what I came up. It feels good to me, but don't jump off or feel like, she's not me. Listen, that don't let language block you from wisdom and knowledge and illumination. Don't let what somebody else, if they don't believe just like you, it's okay. Your spirit knows. You have to understand that nobody can get near you or close enough to you to influence you unless they already have been invited by spirit. They have to get permission to even get near you. They have to get permission to get even you, but you don't understand that. We sit around and think that we are just an open door and any and everything can run all up and in and through us. And that's just not how this works, beloved. That's not how this works. Every day you get up, it's intentional. Every day you get up, you're on purpose. Every day. And every day is a lesson. Every day is a gift. That's why we call it the present. And every day you can create. And every day you can forget those things that are behind you. Every day you can forget the trauma. Every day you can forget the betrayal. But listen, betrayal is a gift. Thank them. Thank you for breaking up with me. Thank you for mistreating me. Thank you for minimizing me. Thank you for shocking me and putting some fear. Thank you, because you had to overcome that. And once you start to overcome things, guess what happens? You begin a habit of overcoming things. You got to learn how to grow and you got to learn how to keep winning. Once you taste winning, your winning season, you want that. It's like a drug. It is addictive. And that's how spirit designs it. I'm going to teach them what it feels like to be more than a conqueror. I'm going to teach them what it feels like to be on top. And on top is simply a mindset, because hell can be all around you and hell is on earth. Hell is earth. But we are called to be light workers. We are called to be stars. We are star seeds. When you're looking at the moon, you're looking at me. When you're looking at the sun, you're looking at me. Or Rabasina. When you're looking at excellence, you're looking at me. And you got to know that about yourself. When you're looking at power, you're looking at me. You have to know that. You have not been set up. You're not on some divine chessboard, somebody playing with your life. You are the prophet over your life. You can speak. If you don't believe me, think about your life the last 3 years. Just go back 3 years. And everything you spoke or thought, you're living right now. Everything you spoke or thought, you're living right now. Think about it. You created this. Nothing happens in the earth unless it's spoken. Nothing takes place in the earth. Nothing can be that will ever be until there are words put with it. So what are you saying? Speak well of yourself. That happened to you. That's not you. Okay, you don't have a mother's love. Guess what? God will give you 10 mothers to replace that one that you lost or didn't have. But you needed to come through that woman. You know why? Because you needed to be able to face hell on earth. So that's why you had the kind of mother you had. That's why you were never received or accepted or loved. Those of you who are dealing with mother wounds, you don't hate the woman, whether dead or alive, because it doesn't matter. It's energy. If you think, oh, when my mama dies, I'm going to finally live. Oh, when she dies, I'm going to finally be free. No, you're going to be free right now. Right now. You're going to let that go right now and say, thank you. Gratitude will get you a long way. Gratitude will take you far. You say, thank you for everything you've done. Do you think, Rebasi, let me bring Jesus in here for a second. Judas had a mission. That's why I said betrayal is a gift. Jesus knew who Judas was the whole time. You knew the person in your crew that didn't have any good because your spirit told you. The vibrations told you, but you still kept going because, I don't know, maybe you were in a place where you wanted to please people and you didn't really want to speak your truth and say what you felt, all right? So maybe you told too many of your secrets, right? Maybe you told too much of your stuff or showed too much of your stuff. Maybe you showed too many of your dreams and your plans, right? And then they backstabbed you and took everything, right? Hurt you. In other words, they betrayed you. But guess what? That helped you learn how to be, I'll say this and no more. It taught you boundaries. It taught you wisdom and when to speak and move, know when to hold them, know when to fold them. It taught you something. It taught you something. The betrayal is a gift. The betrayal is a gift. Okay? You needed that. Jesus needed that. If it wasn't for Judas, Jesus couldn't do his mission. He's done his thing and he showed you how to walk it out. Okay? It's a gift. Let the mother listen, mom. Okay, she didn't come to the play. Okay, she didn't come to PTA. She didn't see your art thing that won the first place award. She didn't come. Okay, I know. Listen, I'm not making light or any of that, but I'm saying It happened. That's not who you are. If you have a daughter now, guess what? You got a do-over. If you have a son right now, guess what? You got a do-over. The whole point of all these things, this growth and this evolution journey, is that you don't do to others Ishamanda what was done to you. That's how you know when you've evolved. Reba, sita, reba, shaya. And take every lesson as a blessing, because there is a blessing in every lesson. And we have got to stop carrying baggage and holding on to things. Robo shandi di bosaya ki anana siamo. Robo shanda. That mourning spirit, I break it right now. That spirit of grief, I break it right now. And anxiety and animosity, Reba say, I see anxiety and animosity linked inside your belly. You should be feeling something right now. Robo sima. Right in your belly. Some of you right along your back. Robo shanda, because it's a weight and it's a burden that it has been. Robo shanda, let it go. Release them. Forgive folks that hurt you. Forgive folks that dropped you along the way. They dropped you. They didn't know. They didn't know better. But look at you now, because I see you. I see where you are. I feel your energy. I feel your energy. I feel where you're going. Martin Luther King even said, I have seen the mountaintop. Did you notice that Martin Luther King wasn't afraid of death? You know why? Because Spirit showed him something. He showed him where he was going, and he showed him something that made his life make sense. Ask Spirit to give you something or show you something to make your life make sense. That's all. So if you didn't have a mama or a daddy or support, or you didn't realize all your dreams in high school, you didn't go to the prom and you still crying, you lost your virginity on the movie theater room floor. You know, some of you were laying in a pool of blood somewhere and people left you for dead. But you're living again. You're living again. And everybody that you have around you that love you and really know you and care about you truly, then you make sure you love and honor and take care of them. Give to them what you didn't have. And thereby the Spirit will give you everything you need. When you pour out, let yourself be blessed and broken. Because the thing that broke you is the thing that's going to be the blessing for you. So thank the ex-husband. Some of y'all didn't know how fast you could run or how hard you could fight until somebody came for your life. You didn't know. Rebasida. But now you know. Rebasa, and you'll never do that again. You'll never see these Egyptians again. You're out of the bondage. You are awakened. If you are on this stream, then something touched you. You might not understand it fully, but something changed you, and you are forever changed. You will never go back to where you used to be. And all you're going to do is keep going. And I want to encourage you. Let's deal with it. Suicidal thoughts. You will live and not die. You bet not. You bet not. What are we going to do without you? What is the world going to do without you here? We need you here. All the people that look to you for advice, that look to you to be strong. What are we going to do without you here? You cannot let yourself fall into depression. What, because of money? Rabasi. Let me just put it real. You can always get money. If you are a woman, as long as you, don't start with me. Don't, kita. Money? Are we going to get depressed over money? You can always manifest money. Matter of fact, manifest money before you manifest your twin. And then you'll have more confidence when it comes to your twin. How about that? Manifest your money. And then watch yourself manifest your twin. You've got to be able to manifest something before you try to manifest a whole person. Okay? It's not that it's not doable, but you need to know who you are. You need to know who you are. You need to know what you're working with. You need to know what's in your tool belt, your divine tool belt. You need to know. Maybe you're a fire walker. Maybe you're a tongue talker. Maybe you're a healer. Maybe you just know things. Maybe you have the wisdom of the ages. Maybe you are a midwife and you birth people into their destiny. Maybe you carry the burdens of others, those that can't carry the burdens for themselves. You've got to know what you're working with. You've got to know. And this is your time. And anything that's telling you that it's not, cut it off. Queen of Swords it. Somebody put up the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords that thing. You are not anybody's doormat. You are not anybody's dumping ground. You are not anybody's victim. I come against that victim mentality now. Robo shandarebe. Ashe. Kama. Ashe. Rabashi. Ashe. Robo bobo shanda. And go ahead and embrace all of your divinity. Go ahead and embrace every tool that's been given. Every tool. If it's crystals, then you don't be ashamed of who you are. And you don't be ashamed of who you become. And you definitely don't be ashamed of what you went through. Because it is what you went through that causes your divine counterpart to gravitate towards you. That is what that's what makes the love come in. It's when you love you, when you know who you are and what you've gone through. And this anointing cost you something. Listen. It cost you something to be here right now. It cost you something to laugh like you laugh. It cost you something to cry the way you cry. Because now they're not tears of pain. Now they are tears of joy. Let's deal with it. You went through it. It was a part of you, but it is not you. It is not all that comprises you. You are so beautiful. And some of you who have divine counterparts, they want you to know that. They want you to see your beauty too. You got to see it first. You are always the first partaker in Oshamandeahasiaha. Thank you, Michael. Michael and Raphael are here. Robo Shanda. They can be in your kitchen too. Reba Sita Raboshaya. It's not spooky. It's not crazy. You're just awakening. Your eyes are open. Don't be dragged back to what they were in. Religion, whether it was religion, whether it was ignorance, whatever it was, you keep going this way. You are not crazy. And the more you go this way, the more you're going to understand why you went through what you went through. The more you're going to understand why it had to be that way. Your story is not mine and my story is not yours. But we both have stories. And someday we'll tell it to each other. Or someday you will tell it to other people and help other people. That's what this has always been about. You are connected to everything all at the same time. Embrace your shadow side. Don't hide from it. Embrace your shadow side. That's not who you are. It's what you went through or what you did. It's something you did at a place that you were. You got to see this thing in levels and stages. It's called evolution. Evolution, by the very nature of the word, means a change, something that is changing, evolving. That's who you are. So some conversations you just simply cannot have anymore, beloved. Some people you just simply cannot entertain anymore, dear heart. There's some people that have to go. There are some habits that have to go. And those of you who are the people pleasing, talking to your spirit now. Because I see rejection and I see the fear of acceptance standing side by side. And I will not have anything mock you. Because there is hierarchy in the spirit world. Those of you who know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. But there is a hierarchy. And everything that is not of the kingdom of light, because you are a light worker, that must bow down to you. It is inferior to you. So you can tell it what to do. You can tell. King Solomon controlled the demonic, or what we call demons. He controlled them. You know why? Because he was a king. So they had to listen because he had influence and authority over them. You've got to know your authority and wield it like a sword. That doesn't mean go around cutting people's throats and cutting people like maiming people. That's what happened to many of us. We were maimed. Somebody cut us and they maimed us. And so now we drag our foot, or we hold our arm, or we nurse our neck, or we walk real slow because somebody maimed us because they were so-called putting us in our place or straightening us out. And we never recovered. But today, Rebasi, recovery is here. Today, Recovery is here. Healing is here now. That's your portion. Today, no more limping. No more skipping, no more hiding, no more I'm sure one day and I'm not sure 3 days. No more inconsistency. We got it. You got this. You got this. If you don't believe me, he would have took a tongue-talking church chick on and put her on YouTube with tarot cards. You got this. This is our time. This is our time. And your reward is you come into yourself, coming into union with yourself and another person. Unions are happening. They've been emailing me. It's not about me, but I put the word out because I was obedient. You don't think, yes, of course. Do you think I get nervous? Not as much as I used to, I'll be honest, because I know what I know, because I've tried the spirit many times. I've tried the spirit and I say, you know what? I'm going to just do what I think I hear. How would you know if you don't trust your intuition? How would you know if you keep second guessing what you know you heard spirit say? How can you pray for your twin flame to show up and when they show up, you run? What is that? What is that? What is that? Do you know what you prayed for? You might have forgotten what you asked for. You might have forgotten what you decreed. You are a queen. And a queen decrees a thing. A king decrees a thing. And there's no, I might do that. No, once you speak, the energy goes that way. Your identity comes now. And fathers give identity. That's what's wrong with some of us now. We didn't have a father in the natural or in the 3D. They were not present. But guess what? Spirit can be a father and a mother. So when mother and father forsake you, spirit's got your back. And you don't know who you are if you don't have a father, because a father gives you a name. In the 3D, because that's normally women give, doesn't matter if they're married or not. If you have a baby from a man, the woman always here. He got your last name. She got your last name. You know why they do that? So that you can be associated with that man. You can be associated with that person. Fathers give you identity. So spirit is saying, who you with? Who are you with? Do you have my name? Do you look like me? Because you carry the name of the divine. Again, you are made of the stuff that the whole globe is made of. And everything has purpose. Those of you who have fathers that were in your life and they're gone, then release them, energetically release them from your energy, from your spirit. Forgive them and release them. You don't have to feel it immediately. Just know that it's done because the energy is going that way. You said, I want to release them. I want to release my angst. I want to release my sorrow. I want to release my fear of rejection, my feelings of rejection and abandonment. I want to release my anger. Release them energetically and then watch it manifest in your 3D. Everything you do happens in the invisible. Everything you do starts where you can't see it. You can only intuitively know it by vibration. And because you are divine, if you open your mouth, spirit will fill it. If you open your mouth, spirit will fill it. You have a name. You have an identity. You have a home. You have a life. Look what you've made for yourself. Even if you're not totally happy where you are right now, look around. You are not the same as you used to be. You don't even think the same. Celebrate the small victories. Celebrate the little things. Gratitude is a blessing. Gratitude is powerful. Because the more you are grateful for, the more that will return to you in your experience in the 3D. Let me get a deck. I couldn't help with that. Look at that. Purity. Don't care who raped you, who touched you, who molested you, who slapped you, who took your money, who tied you up, who tied you down. who blocked you in, who blocked you out. Doesn't matter. This. Purity. Look at that lady. Her eyes are covered. You don't even need to see it. You don't even need to acknowledge it. You were created like this. You were created for this. The only way you're going to know sin is if you are cognizant or conscious of sin. What is sin? I'll tell you what sin is. Anything that separates you from spirit. That's what sin is. Anything that keeps you from tapping into the power of spirit. Anything that does not feel loving or uplifting or illuminating. That is sin. Not you having a desire to love somebody, have them love you back. Not having a desire to make love. Not having a desire to have children. Out of time? What is time? You tell me what time is, and I'll tell you what time is not. What is time? You are one thought away from all of this. Purity. That's all he sees. That's all spirit knows is purity. The shadow side is a purpose to get you more to your destiny. That's what the shadow is. It's neither good nor bad. It's just the shadow. It's just the shadow. Woo. Gratitude fell on the floor. Y'all know I work in the kitchen all the time? Because the kitchen is the heart of the house. Gratitude. Didn't we say be more gracious? Gracious. Grateful. Brata. Will. What you will your will to do. What you will your will to do, it will do. You got to will your will to do. Does that make sense? You've got to will your will to do. And acceptance. Didn't we say that? Acceptance. Those of you who are just joining us, the oracle is speaking and the cards are just echoing what's being said. That's why you have to teach them. If you think tarot is evil, or if you think anything is evil, guess what? It's going to be evil. But there's nothing more powerful than who you are. You don't need cards. You need a connection. You don't need the crystals, the baths. None of that would have any power lest you believed in it. That's what fuels the spirit realm. It's your belief. The currency of the kingdom is not your dollar bills and stuff. The currency of the kingdom, of the divine spirit realm, is your faith. So if you don't believe that your twin is going to come, if you don't believe that you even have a twin, then guess what? You will have what you say. And this is not all about twin flames, but I can't help marrying them together, because you can't have a twin until you have you. Until you have you. Possess yourself, and then you will possess the other person. Ha! The masculine wants to show up. This is a message for some of y'all. He is waiting at the door. He is waiting at the door of your heart, and he is waiting at your front door for some of you. Or some of you, he is waiting for a text or a call. If you weren't afraid, who or what would you be? What would you be doing if you weren't afraid? What would you be saying if you weren't afraid? Who would you be if you weren't afraid? Growth. Can't get around it. In order to have the love, you have to expand your territories. You have to expand and enlarge the place where you are. If you're going to have Reba Suma Haye, if you're going to have this life that you keep dreaming of, you're going to have to grow into it. Some of you don't have the capacity to hold what you are believing for. But guess what? Now you do. Hi. Now you do. Now it is so. Because if you under the sound of this word, this decree going out, then it is for you. The table has been set for you. The spirit has set a table for you to come and dine. Balance. That's that double-minded man, unstable in all his ways that I was talking about. You've got to be balanced in this thing. Not too much of this, not too much of that. Stay right in the middle. Stay right in the middle. If you feel out of balance or confused, that's okay. Stop everything you're doing and wait. It's okay to wait for a minute. But if you know what to do and you don't do it, that is a disconnect. Because spirit flows. There are no kinks in the spirit, huh? And use your discernment. You know who is good for you and who is not so good for you. You know what to do and what time to do it and how long to do it. You know. How do I know? Go with your first mind. Don't second guess yourself. When you ask spirit a question, go with the first thing that you hear. It's not a game being played with your life or with your emotions or your sensitivities. Spirit is always speaking. He will use a bird to land on your front porch. Rebasu, to give you a message. He will use a leaf falling out of a tree onto your foot to let you know, I see you. I know you. He will let you see an accident and you not be a part of it because he's showing you I divinely protect you. Everything I do is in divine timing. You saw the calamity, you saw the accident, but it wasn't a part of you. It didn't touch your house. Rebo shamande ketela. Discernment. Either you're connected or you're not. Either you know that you're connected or you're not. And I know the ones watching here know they are connected. I'm just trying to galvanize you and encourage you to go forth. To go forth. I'm almost done. Let me go to work your light. Ore. Hayamashikotaba. Don't dim to fit in. See that? How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Stop. This is for the ones that are trying to get their families to understand and accept where they are in their spiritual journey and awakening. Stop. Baby girl, stop. Just stop. Put your love and your energy somewhere else. Okay? You'll always still be a part of the family. But you don't have to be a part of that judgment and condemnation. You'll always be a part of the family, but you don't have to always be a part of that judgment and condemnation. How are you dimming your light to fit in? If so, stop. If you are going to a church tomorrow's Sunday, right? If you are going to a church tomorrow and you sitting there like, because it's the right thing to do, run. Stop it. That's a mixed signal. It's a mixed bag. Be deliberate and focused and stop dimming your light to fit in. When you don't realize that you are strategically planted in some of these families so that you can stand out. And when you stand up and stand out, you bring them out too. Because baby, you're not the only one in your family that needs this awakening. It might feel like it right now, but that's why you have us in this tribe. We'll say, keep coming this way. We got you. And meanwhile, you don't know who's all watching you in your family. You got little cousins and little nieces and little boys watching you. You got your mamas. Some of y'all mamas and your aunts are watching you. They're watching and judging, but they see the difference. They're not going to say it. Stop waiting for somebody to say something about you. Oh, you're doing a good job. Oh, I see you. Stop waiting for that. Stop. You're not going to get it. Not from them. Because spirit, you know why? Because spirit doesn't want you to get it from them. Because it's purpose. It's to push you away from that. That's why. It's to push you away from that energy so that you can go forth and do what you know you need to do. Stop dimming your light to fit in. They raised you, and now they have to release you. And you do not have to stay a part of toxicity. And I keep hearing judgment and condemnation. If you are going somewhere supposedly worshiping, but you feel judged and condemned, then get out of there. And those of you who are wrestling with your sexuality, still hiding the fact that you are attracted to the same sex. I break you free now. I break your desire to fit in, and I break that fear that's holding you back. Be true to yourself. Stop dimming your light. There are people waiting for you to stand up so that they can come too. They are waiting for you to kick the door in. They're waiting for you. It takes courage to live this life of faith. It takes courage to move and maneuver in the spirit realm. It takes courage and boldness. And guess what, beloved? You have it. That's why you went through what you went through. That's why you're good and tired now. Tired of being tired. Deep replenishment. Rest, retreat, and be held. Rest, retreat, and be held. Doing too much. Some of y'all, this is a message for tomorrow. If you were going somewhere tomorrow where you know you're going to be feeling judged and condemned, or feeling like you're going to be watched, because I feel like some of us are still doing things that no longer serve us, that we're not supposed to still be doing. You've been told by spirit. You've had the signs. You've had the synchronicities. You've had the commercial tell you to do it. You've heard it before. Stop. Rest tomorrow. Take a nap. Be held. Retreat. Retreat. It's that simple. It's somebody. When you are emotionally tired, then you're spiritually numb. When you are emotionally tired, you are spiritually numb. Alignment is mind, body, and spirit. If your mind is not there, your body not going to follow. Your spirit not doing it. Okay? I see you, G-Rock. Got it. She was lesbian her whole life, masculine is male. And that, let me touch that. Live the truth that you know. I said something about same sex. And those of you who are living, I would say a lie. You're not living authentically. But there is a young lady on here that says, I've been a lesbian my whole life. My masculine is male. Mine was blown, right? You can look at her comment. But here's the thing. Live your truth and let spirit sort it out. Live your truth and let spirit sort that out. Because you may not be a lesbian. You may not be a homosexual. You know what I mean? Listen, I don't judge. That's not my lane. I don't do any of that. I'm just simply telling you, if you are trying to fit in, living a lie, stop doing that and watch spirit take care of all those loose ends that you're so worried about that would unravel if you are honest. If you are honest, okay? If you don't like them, Rebobo Shanda, then tell them. If you don't like the people, tell them. If you're tired of them judging you or criticizing you, tell them. Speak your truth and watch spirit take care of the loose ends. Okay? We got a whole world of people that are yes men. We got a whole world of people that are too afraid to be who they are and stand up for truth. What does it look like? Half of the people are wearing masks because of the virus. The other half are like, I don't believe that. I'm not going to get sick. What is that? It's people that's not living their truth is what it is. Don't play Simon Says. Y'all remember the childhood game? Simon Says. Simon says, put your hands up. Simon says, put your hands down. Simon says, wear a mask. Simon says, go to sleep. Simon says, stay in the house. Simon says, come out the house. Come on. We're not playing Simon Says anymore. Spirit led. Trust your path. If you knew you were supported, what would you do? If you knew you could not fail, what would you be doing? If you knew that everything that you see around you, creation is a witness that you will not lose, what would you be doing right now? Because that is the very thing that you need to be doing right now. And that's why Spirit sent me to drop by to tell you it's time. This is our time. This is our time. Hallelujah. Anything else? There's a lot of energy, people wondering what's going on with their, I don't know what's going on with your masculine. I'm clearly not channeling masculines right now, but I don't know. I'm so drawn to this deck right here. I'm gonna demonstrate what I've been telling y'all about. I'm just going to trust because I really feel I can't stop looking at this deck. This is simply, I use this deck as a clarifying deck when I'm doing like a love reading or something, because these are like love cards, but I don't know why. I'm drawn to this deck. So I'm just going to give me a moment and just see what this is about. And it could be something as simple as I've been reading the comments a little bit as I've been going. And maybe I'm feeling like where's my twin? I don't want to do this with my twin. And if but I don't feel like anything is an accident. When you live by spirit, when you're spirit led, there's no accidents. There's no Hebrew word in the Kabbalah, any other sacred text for coincidence that explains a coincidence. Never. Because there are no coincidences. Thank you for encouraging each other in the comments. All right. Addiction, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block and restraint. I don't know who that's for. What are you saying? Why is this card out? Watch the codependency. If they don't do this, I can't do that. If they won't do this, I fear that. That's don't be so bound to the connection that you cease being who you are, that you are consumed. You can be consumed with the spiritual matters. The more, and you're trying to control divine time. Not so. Not so. Not so. Not so. Yeah. I'm buffering. I'm sorry. I can't help that. I'm going to get out. Yeah, I'm buffering. I'm getting off. Unconditional love. Can't help but look at the bottom of the deck. Excuse me. Unconditional love. Self-love is on this card. This is that self-love. Love yourself. If you want that love to come in, love you, and you'll get the engagement ring. Let me see. This says engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. But check this out. This was the bottom of the deck. This is what I pulled. Self-love, attraction, affection, love you. When you love you, you're loving your twin. When you love you, you're loving your twin. I'm going to just let you look at that for a minute. Because these are together. Be committed to you. Marry you. It's a covenant, right? Marriage is a covenant, right? Be in covenant with yourself and then bring the twin in. Love you first. You'll be amazed with that self-love is like, hey, Shakita, bless you. That self-love will bring the love that you're seeking. When you love you, your vibration attracts a whole different group. Because some of you guys don't realize that you have choices. Choices. You do. You have options. I'm not saying you forfeit your twin. That's not what I'm saying. The twin is a twin. There's many twin flames, right? But check this out. Your self-love brings you on a whole nother place. Because you know why you keep attracting the same old busters or the same old behavior? Is because the self-love is not what it needs to be. You keep forgetting that you are the gift. You're the gift. You're the gift, not the relationship. You are. And a very wise woman taught me that. You are the gift. I'm going to say it again. You are the gift. Where's my other deck with my own? All right, let me give you a sacred geometry and we're going to get out of here. 54. I don't know why these things always go an hour. Be it as you believe, but I've heard several. I'm gonna answer Lady T. More than one twin. I always thought it was okay. Wow. Watch this. I'm gonna show you the card and I'm gonna read it to you. It's called the Cosmic Flower. Card number 18 simplifies to number 9, which is, is spiritual awakenings too, right? It's a card, and 9 is a karmic number. But it's the frequency of the karmic flower activates our remembrance of the place we call home. Where we just not talking about coming self-love, being, coming into wholeness with ourselves and then bringing in the union. It says the place we call home, the core from which we pour our magnificence into the world. The place that we call home is the core of which we pour our magnificence into the world. And didn't we say this is our time? Pour your magnificence into the world. This is what, listen, if you do that, that's what I mean by, I used to be modest about saying, great, I'm sorry. But listen, when you are magnificent, you are going to attract more magnificence. That's what I mean by it could be a lot of twins. There is a twin. Let me just get off of that because I'm going to leave that alone before I throw everybody into a tailspin. But that's a teaching. That'll be a video, not a live. That'll be a video, not a live. Okay. But what I want to impress upon you is pour your magnificence into the world and then watch everything begin to come to you. You'll be on a whole nother vibration. That's why you got to let go of those toxic family relationships or those toxic friendships. I know they were cool in high school, but maybe they're not that cool anymore. Okay? That was high school, okay? I know they already told you, I didn't know you were interested in that. It's okay. If they don't get you, they just don't get you. All right? And it's okay. If they don't get you, they just don't get you. And you got to be okay with releasing things that no longer serve you. Some people think I shouldn't do that. That's not right. I shouldn't be like that. No, you got to protect you. You have to look out for you. You have to love you. And when you love you, you teach others how to love you. Y'all, this is just review. Y'all heard this before. Y'all know this. Last one, root chakra. Root chakra. Passion and support. This is our security. And this is another thing. Stop feeling like if I don't get my twin, if this thing doesn't come in, I'm not going to be stable. I'm not going to be secure. Your dreams are going to come to fruition when you come in the union, but you're already going to be leveled up. You're already going to be moving in that direction. The spirit is going to let you be self-sufficient first. I'm going to say it again. Spirit is going to allow you to become self-sufficient first. Then the person will come in. You know why? It's very simple. Because when you get that kind of love, that the divine love that is being sent to you, and that's a gift for you and you being the gift, you'll get distracted very easily. You ain't gonna want to do stuff. You just want to lay around all day and kiss and dream and roll around and cook, go places. I'll do it later. I'll start that. But you see how focused you are now? Do you see how much you are grinding, how much you are building now while you are working toward it? Do you see that? How you are working toward it? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Your root chakra. Don't be afraid that it's not going to happen. Don't be afraid that it's not going to happen if I don't have my twin. You're already working toward it. You are focused and driven for a spouse, that they are there, that they are out there. Okay? You got to know that. Maybe you haven't run into them yet, but your soul knows. Okay? The greatest love of all is happening to me. I found the greatest love of all inside of me. The greatest love of all is inside of you. I think we're done. All right. All right. I'm not going to do it a yes or no. Y'all know what happened last time. That's right. If you've been leveling up, you've been leveling up. Okay, let me Let's get one angel oracle and we out of here. I appreciate you guys getting on. Getting on. Thank you. Be myself. I heard you say that you thought I looked cute today. Thank you for saying that. That's sweet. Oh, you guys, remain positive. Remain positive. Yes. Yes. Thank you, TikTok. You subscribe. Okay. Now let's take a moment, you guys, to do this community thing. If you have seen or heard from your masculine since Wednesday or before, put that in the comments for me, please. I'm making fun, y'all. Thank you. If you've seen or heard from your masculine or feminine, union, when I said unions are coming, this is a portal. I'm going to do a video about, okay, Melanie says she has. Yay. Who else? If you've seen your masculine, heard from your masculine, call, text, email, somebody showed up at your doorstep, throw that down there so these people, yes, look at that. All right, yeah, if you are in communication with your masculine, that's not what I mean the people who haven't heard from them. Yes, look at y'all. I'm telling y'all it's real by email, but it disappeared again. If your masculine disappeared again, they came in and out, then see why you came in and out. Look, you got to believe. You got to believe. It shouldn't be shocking when they call or reach out, right? You know why? Because you manifested this. You manifested this, okay? Lonica, okay, look at y'all. All right, good. Now, those of you who are going to look back, y'all check it out. It's real. This is real. This twin flame journey is real. This journey to yourself is real. In 3 years, it's now been 3 weeks. I don't understand, Lori. Oh, right. It's been 3 weeks since you guys been talking. Oh, yes. You haven't heard from them in 3 years, and then they've been talking. Oh my gosh. Look at you guys. And that's right. Somebody masculine said, I'm not going anywhere. And I am telling you, I'm not going. Because you're the best feminine I've ever known. There's no way I can let you go. Darling, there's no way. No way I'm living without you. Let me see. I noticed after he came back. Yep. Now look at somebody put in there. I noticed after he came back that when I focus on myself, he contacts me. Say it again. Say it again. When you focus on yourself, you get a call or a text. I'm going to write a song about it when here it goes. Focus on yourself. And I know it's hard to do because you want that person, but I promise you, he said he wants to get you pregnant. Listen, most of your masculines want to get you pregnant. That's because it's life. That's so much passion it turns into life. Our creator teaches us that. He never created anything that wasn't creative. Everything he does is creative. So yeah. He's an extra sweet sense, though. All right. Okay, you guys. I appreciate y'all. All right, G-Rock. I love you. G-Rock, email me. WindBreathSpirit@gmail.com. WindBreathSpirit@gmail.com. I'm interested in your story, G-Rock. That's fascinating to me. I love you guys, man. Y'all gotta know. I love you guys. All right, let's say this. Okay, that's all. Let me say this. Those of you, the blocking thing, if they're not being disrespectful to you, if you're in your feelings, stop blocking people. Stop blocking your twin or your whoever. But if they're not being disrespectful, you know what I mean, or acting crazy, leave the light on, leave the gate open, okay? All this blocking. I've heard a lot of people talking about blocking. What is that? Anybody throwing these cards for you to be blocking people? We trying to open up a portal and open up an access point and some entry, and y'all blocking folk. How you listen? Come on now. We're on the same team. I love you. Hey, Lori, I love you too. You are awesome. Y'all, we got a really good tribe. Oh, y'all, listen. I don't know if y'all watch Dr. Tyen, Empress 111, I think, or Empress 1111, but check this out. Her latest video, and she was tearing some folk up. If y'all haven't seen it, I normally don't plug people because I just don't. Anyway, not because I don't want to. I just never have. But listen, she was tearing some folk up that were acting crazy. I guess they were trolls, or somebody apparently put a link or something on her page. Like, you should listen to this person. But I say all that to say, after she finished tearing them up, she went into her shadow side, and she admittedly so. She said, I got both, the shadow and light. But she shouted out us. She just shouted out Divine Maverick. And here's why that's significant. Let me tell y'all this. Here's why that's significant. Because when I started my twin flame journey, what led me to this tarot, and I didn't even know this stuff was on Facebook. I was just say Facebook. I mean YouTube. And I was really looking for like answers to learn how to work with the zodiac sign. Like, how do you love a Pisces? That kind of thing. And it led me to this tarot land, like many of you. I'm telling you this for a reason. It's a reason. But she actually shouted out. She was one of the first readers that I actually subscribed to. Loved her because I was like, man, this lady knows what she's talking about. And like her teachings, her lessons are so very good for ascension and evolution. Not just, she'll do the romance part with the readings about like, where your masculine is and what's going on. That's all good. It's like, it's good, right? But the good part, the excellent thing is the soul growth and the healing and the calling your soul back in, and just the healing that takes place through her, I call it ministry, but through her channel, right? And so she was like she still is my favorite reader, right? And who I love. And so to hear her say, like, shout me out, she said, I don't listen to a lot of people, but I do listen to Maverick, Divine Maverick. And I was like, in my kitchen, I was like, see, that's what I'm talking about. Because she said, I feel like we should show love and support each other in this community. Because y'all know I'm pretty new to this community. I'm not new to ministry or new to speaking as an oracle. I'm just new to YouTube. But trust me, I've been doing this for a minute. But I just wanted to share that with you, because like I said, you don't know who you are influencing. Now, she doesn't know this. I probably are going to email her directly. But like I said, I admire her from afar, and always did admire her from afar, and never thought I'd be doing this what I'm doing right now. But it's like, to hear somebody that you like, that's like if Whitney could, I wish, matter of fact, y'all help me channel Whitney. Whitney Houston is my, mwah, mwah. You know what I mean? I love Whitney. So, I'm ringing all kind of stuff. Anyway, but I want to, because I'm channeling folk and everything, so I would love to talk to Whitney. So y'all send some love and light my way and some energy, and say, Spirit, let her have it. I would love to channel Whitney and just have a conversation with her. So that's like Whitney Houston saying to me, oh, I love Yolanda singing. I love it when Yolanda sings my songs. Y'all feel me? If y'all know it's my feel me, put some yellow hearts up for Oshun, if you know what I'm talking about. I don't feel like I'm babbling, but now I feel like we just in the living room talking as old friends. You know what I mean? Yeah. Okay. So anyway, I just want to encourage you that you, it's 5:55. Who told me that? Thank you. I just want to encourage you guys that, there are people that are admiring you, and you being who you are and you doing what you do will give others the courage, or like a map to know how to do it. You know what I mean? Because some of you have channels right now, some of you are thinking about it. I think I can read, or I think I want to teach what I know of this journey, or whatever, wherever your lane is. You might do arts and crafts. You might be a healer. You might do Reiki. You know what I mean? Whatever it is that you do, you might bake. Somebody bakes. Somebody bakes, and I mean, your food is like medicine. Your food is very healing, right? I feel that very, very strongly. Like can y'all see me? But I feel that. So I'm saying that to you, like, encourage you to do it. Go forth. I had to turn this light on because y'all know I'm dark skinned. Y'all mess around and lose me. And that's why I say, oh, she was in her shadow side. I had to turn the light on because I couldn't see myself no more. I said, oh, she dark. No, anyway. All right. Somebody just baked the whole, see what I'm saying? So your food, you have a gift of baking or cooking, and that's a thing. That's your thing. You know what I mean? So, no, I mean, let me make sure I clear it up, especially if you said in the African-American community, you say, I'm dark. I love my chocolate. And so does my dear. I'm just saying, it was a little dark. See, you got a little dark. I need y'all to see all this lusciousness. Oh gosh. All right. It's time to go. When I was in church, I used to say all the time after I finished preaching or whatever, I would say, okay, the anointing is lifted. It's time to go. You can tell when I start getting real silly. You know, it's time to leave. It's time to get off the phone. Get off the phone. See what I'm saying? Get off the live stream and go on somewhere. Anyway, all right, you guys, I thank you so much. I don't know when I'm going to be live again because I've been advised by the people that love me to say, what is it? Oh, people that love me to say, don't show your face too much, quite too much. But you know what? The weapon may form, but it shall not prosper. Ain't nothing nobody can do to me. Okay, you can't work nothing on me. You can't, and that's not being bold or arrogant. I'm just saying, it won't work. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. No, no, it won't work. No weapon formed against you. Nothing that you think can be crafted against you. Nothing's going to stop you or block you. Listen, we're together now, y'all. We met each other. We got each other now. Yes. All right. Bye, y'all. I love you. Bye. I better put in here, thanks for watching. Let me do that. I'm gonna put in something in the comments. Thanks for joining me. That's what I put. Thanks for joining me. If you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, subscribe. All right, do that. Okay. All right. Bye, be myself. Boy.